Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, what Christmas Day is to children, what New Year's is to Scots people, what Easter is to chocolate lovers, what St Patrick's Day and perhaps a pint of Guinness is to the Irish, even what the Six Nations Grand Slam Day is to you Welsh people. So April the 1st is to practical jokers. A day synonymous with pranksters, untruths being spoken, hijinks, false stories in the media. A day where immaturity prevails, at least for the first 12 hours. When grown-up people, otherwise sensible adults, may be reduced to sticking A4 sheets of paper on people's backs with childish words on them. When toilets the world over will open up to find cling film covering them. When the YouTube video site states it's going to enable us to view our videos via text mode. And the media like to join in. They report that Elvis has been found alive. He's living in Hounslow, working as a bus driver. Well, bless my soul. So Richard Branson announces that he is developing a drill tool that will drill him to the centre of the earth. Presumably he'll be drilling through virgin soil. In 1979, The Guardian actually truthfully ran a story about SkyDot, a new travel scheme which shrinks people to the size of a full stop. And it was going to be run by Freddie Laker, who at the time was obviously famous for the Laker Airlines. The main issue with that was they felt that they'd be more likely to lose the passengers than lose their luggage. And then also The Sun, the newspaper The Sun, announces that, and actually prints the world's first tasteable newspaper page. Instructions say, lick here, warning, may contain nuts. Hijinks, false stories, practical jokes. But just imagine what would happen if some of the world's greatest historical moments had actually happened on April Fool Day, April the 1st. Just come with me on a journey back in time to the Stone Age. Early morning, 1st of April. Freddie and Wilma making their way back from a night out, driving slowly on their 4 square blocks of rock. A slow, bumpy, arduous journey. When suddenly, out of nowhere, whoosh! What the ugh was that? It was a neighbour, Barney, in his Aston Martin. But what were those round things on it? Hey Freddie, look what I just invented. What is it? I'm calling it a wheel. Did you see how fast I was going, Freddie? Yeah, Barney, I did. Are these for real? No, they're just an April Fool. Just a joke. I'm changing back to the Bridgestones tomorrow. And so the wheel goes no further. Everyone's still travelling around on squared off blocks of concrete and rock, and everything using wheels since was never developed. Trains, planes, automobiles, no Stephenson's rocket, no Wright brothers, no Ford Model T, no British Rail giving feeble excuses like leaves on the line, no Ryanair having to pay to pee, no fuel queues or Formula One. So we roll forward many years to the ancient Greeks. Again, 1st of April. Rumour has it that the Greek god Nike, sitting in his distant temple, sent 4 of his minions to the nearest market, just over 26 miles round trip, to get a Mars. They ran all the way there and all the way back. But unbeknown to them, the shopkeeper had played an April Fool on them, and all they got was a marathon. And so the Olympics were born. Competitive sport, football, cricket, rugby, Sky Sports, marriages breaking up because of remote controls, you name it. It's all could have been down to that one day. On again to the year 21 AD, 1st of April. Jesus and his friends walking around Galilee, penniless, looking for something exciting to do. He spots a poster at the local theatre advertising Israel's Got Talent. win 20,000 shekels, auditions today. He pulls his friends in, and after a short wait, they get on stage. Hello, tell us your name. Hi Simon, I'm Jesus. And your friends? These are my backing group, the disciples. Okay, and why do you think you should win Israel's Got Talent? Well, I am the Son of God. Simon was dumbfounded. He just found his long-lost brother. So Jesus, what are you going to do for us today? Well, Jesus hadn't really thought about it. One of his disciples piped up, Jesus can heal a leper just by touching him. Oh, can he now? Well, do we have any lepers here tonight? The crowd was silent. The judges, unimpressed, ready to press the buzzers. When suddenly two hideously deformed midgets creep out the sidelines. And who are you? Hello, I'm Ant and Duck. Well, you're definitely lepers. Okay, let's see it will work then. And with that, the music started, and Jesus placed his hands onto Ant and Duck's foreheads. And after a few minutes, their terrible afflictions had faded away. They started speaking properly, and they disappeared from TV. That is amazing, said Simon. Wow, I loved it, said Amanda. I don't suppose you could part the River Thames for me, could you? Said David Williams. 3 yeses, congratulations. Now you're going to have to do something pretty amazing to top that for the final. Have you got anything planned? Jesus mused for a moment and said, yes, I may have a go at feeding 5,000 men with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. 1969, the moon landings, if they'd have been on April the 1st, maybe Buzz Aldrin would have been the first man off, walking on the moon. Muttering those immortal words, they sent us all this way, and they don't even have a McDonald's. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 4th of April. Immaturity has definitely prevailed, at least for the last 7 minutes or so. Many people enjoy playing practical jokes, few enjoy being the victims. So before you play another practical joke on April the 1st, just stop and consider the possible consequences of your actions.